This is Master Theory, Book 1, Lesson 30, Review, the first page. So before you take this page, when you review it, make sure you already go through the instruction throughout the book up to page lesson 29. Here we go. Number 1, there are how many lines and how many space in the music stuff? So the answers are 5 and 4. Number 2, the bottom line of the stuff is line 1. Remember, we counted from the bottom, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bottom is 1. The first space down from the top of the stuff. So remember, the space is also count from the bottom to the top. So if we ask the first space down from the top, that means they're asking the top space, and that will be space number 4. The second unit, the treble clef sign is also called the G clef because the belly circles the note G. Number 2, the bass clef sign is also called the F clef because the 2 dots are on the side of the line, the fourth line, which is F. 3, the treble clef sign, the treble clef names the second line G. The bass clef names the fourth line F. So that's the same answer like just asked previously. Next one, the letters of the alphabet used in naming. So it's asking you the musical alphabet. So they are A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Number 2, the letter names of the treble clef lines. So in case you don't remember, so the lines are here. So it's E, G, B, D, F. E, G, B, D, F. Treble clef space notes are here F, A, C, E. Next one, letter names of the bass clef lines are, so I'm going to erase it and pretend that's bass clef, right? So if that's the bass clef stuff, the first note on the bottom is G. It's good boy does fine always. So it's good boy does fine always. And the bass clef space notes are A, C, E, and G. Next one. Can you say A, B, C, D, E, F, G backward by memory? I hope you say yes. Next one, rule 6, line whole note. So line whole note means the notes have to go through the line, so you can randomly write a few. Make sure you circle and close the circle. Next one, draw 6 space whole note. So you're gonna squeeze into the space. Try to write a little flatter on the notes within space. Next one, the stem goes up or down for all notes below the third line. So if it's below, you want to say up. And the stems will go which way for all notes on or above the third line. So if you have some notes above the third line, the stem has to go down to proportionally appropriately. Number 3, stems pointing down are always attached to the which side of the note. So remember, if the stem goes down, it's on the left. Next one, a something is the distance between 2 bar lines. So they are asking between the two bar line, the space here is for measure. Next one, a double bar means the end of that part of music. Next one, divide the following stuff into 4 measures. You can do that. Next one, we call the number 24344 44. At the beginning of the music, the time signature. We can tell the number of beats in each measure by, so then tell the number of beats, that means how many beats. When you when we are asked how many beats, the answer is the top number. And we can tell the kind of note that gets 1 beat by the bottom number. So for example, 4/4 means you have 4 quarter notes in each measure. Next one, the quarter note receive how many beats when the lower number of the time signature is a 4. So quarter note will be 1 beat. Half note will be 2 beats. Whole notes will be 4. Next one, a whole note equals how many half notes? Whole note is 4 equals how many half note? The answer is 2. Next one, a whole note equals how many quarter rest? So whole note equals how many quarter rest? Quarter is 1 beat, so the answer will be 4. Number 3, the whole note equals how many quarter rest? So the whole note equals 1 quarter rest because they are equal. Next page, lesson 13. A dot after the note is equal to, so the dot itself equals to the half of the value of the note it follows. Remember the dotting, so if you have dotted, half note equals half plus half of the half note, which is 1 beat. Number 2, in 6/4, a dotted whole note receive how many beats? So a dotted whole note is supposed to be under the time 6/4 time, it should be 4 beats. So plus a dot will be 4 plus 2 equals 6 beats. Next one, in 4/4, a dotted half note receive, that will be next one, added lines above or below the staff are called ledger lines, or you can spell ledger. You have 2 ways of spelling it. Number 2, in the treble clef, the second ledger line above the staff is what note? So we kind of need to draw. If you have the staff and added lines above, or in the treble clef, the second ledger line above the staff. So second ledger, that will be, okay, this is F in treble clef. And the second ledger line means this 2 more on the top. So it'll be F, G, A, F, A, so we go F, G, A, B, C. The answer is C. Next one, in the bass clef, the second ledger line above the staff. So if it's bass clef, you can draw like 5 lines. Bass clef is like that. The second ledger line above. So you can start counting this, the fourth line as F. So F, G, A, B, C, D, E. So the answer is E. Next one, when two dots are placed before a double bar, we call it what? So remember the two dots in the end of the music or in the middle to make a repeat sign. Next one, when you come to a repeat sign, you go back to the last repeat sign or to the beginning, because if there's no other repeat sign in the middle of that line or the section, then you go all the way back to the beginning. Next, play the first ending, repeat, and then skip this first ending and play the second ending. Make sure it's not play the first ending because we already played the first ending. Next one, tie notes are always on the same line or space. Next one, tie can also cross bar lines to join notes in adjacent measures, different measures. Next one, a dotted half note tied to something, some note equals to 4 beats. So plus something, a question mark. Okay, so a dotted half note plus something equals 4 beats. So the answer is 4 minus 2. Actually, dotted half note. So the answer would be 1. Next one. Slur notes are always on different line or line and space. Two, slur can also cross bar lines. Slur notes are always played in a something or smooth sound. So the answer is smooth or continuous sound. Next one. 1/4 note equals how many eighth notes? So it will be eighth note plus eighth note. So the answer is 2. Next one, it takes how many eighth notes to equal 1 whole note? So it's easy. If you have seen the notes valley video, you know easily, because the whole note equals 2 half notes and 4 quarter note, 8 eighth note, 16 16th note. So here the answer will be there are 8 eighth notes to equal 1 whole note. Next one, never beat your foot down on and down. Put your foot down. It's when you tap your feet, you're usually on a down B. You usually put on your foot on a down B. So when it's and, that's usually up because it's 1 and 2, and when you usually we lift the foot or we lift our toes. Next one, 1/4 rest equals how many eighths rest? So quarter is 1, eighth is half, so the answer is 2. Next one, 1/8 rest equals how many beats? So an eighth rest equals half of the beat. Next one, 1/2 rest equals how many eighths rest? So a half rest is 2 beats equals how many eighths rest? So the answer will be you have to add it 4. Next one, in 2, 4, 3, 4, or 4, 4. A dotted quarter note receive 1.5 beats. Next one, a dotted quarter note equals how many eighth notes? The answer is 3. Next one, a dotted quarter note is usually followed by completely 2 beats. So you can, I guess you can write an eighth note, or you can write it out like eighth note. Next one, a flat, something, the pitch or sound of a note by half step. So I'm going to add half first, and a flat means going down. So a flat, lower the pitch or sound of a note, half step. Next one, a sharp raises the pitch or sound of the note, half step, or you can write the half step. All right. Next one, a natural means something the effect of a flat or sharp. So we say cancels. All right. Next one, flat sharp in natural signs are called accidentals. Next one, an accidental affects all notes on the same lines or space in that one measure. Remember, when you cross the measure, then it's not working anymore. All right, the fact of the accidental never crosses a bar line except when the notes are tied. All right, that's the end of lesson 30, which is a review of the whole book.